Let's have a look at those teams then. Widnes line up with Owens at fullback, Ince, Fleming, Robertson, Edge, Craven and Smith as discussed in the halves. Up front it's Field, Fozzard and Farnworth, Grady, Wildy and Bent, a bench of Brown, Davis, Lawton and Doro. If we flip over now and look at the Halifax side, Halifax line up with Saltonstall at fullback, Walmsley, Worthington, Arundel and McComb. In the halves it's Aston and Jaffray. Up front it's Colcott, Wood and Murray, Kavanagh, Barber and G. And on the bench it's Martin, Guez, Laroya and Tangata. Led by halfback Danny Craven. Jaffray, little inside pass to Colcott, gets a late offload away to Wood. Down that short side to the right-hand side they go, and Ed Barber doesn't need a second invitation. Jaffray's into space. He's looking for support. He throws the dummy. He beats one, he beats two, skids under the post. Halifax have started poorly, but they're the first with points on the board and just put that down to the brilliance of the standoff. Lewis Jaffray just beat men, thrown the dummy, and under the post he goes. 4-0 Halifax lead.
Yeah, absolutely sensational opening try here for Halifax. We were just crediting the Widnes defensive line. I thought the line speed, the contact was outstanding. But on this next play, it's Calcott, the front rower, who gets the late offload. Ball gets moved down to this right edge with Ed Barber. And Ed Barber, this tremendous offload from him around the corner with the right arm. And Jaffray, the show, the go, he just does them up like a kipper. You know, Jack Owens will be disappointed he didn't make the tackle, and I'm not sure who else was in cover as well, but fantastic individual try there for Jaffray in the end. But it all started from that second phase, the offload from Calcott, the offload from Barber, great support play from Jaffray, and brilliance there from him to sort of show and go and get through, and Ince and Owens left bamboozled there, Kevin.
To Barber, quick play of the ball, and on the front foot is Wood. Wood links in with Aston. Aston gets the pass away to his back rower Kavanagh, and Kavanagh gets an offload away back to Aston. Aston then will be tackled a couple of metres away from the line. Now it's Halifax's turn to ask questions of the Widnes defence. Have Widnes got the answers where Halifax have? Short pass from Tangata onto his outside, reaching over the line. I think it's Matty G who's got the ball down. Brilliant from Tangata, brilliant from Halifax. Regardless of the try scorer, they're 10 points to 0 to the good, Kev.
Yeah, they are, and you mentioned boxing, and an analogy for the boxing fans is it's almost the rope-a-dope. They've soaked up so much pressure on their own line, and their attack, it's just direct. I think, you know, Endo mentioned Tangata and his passing threat, you know, pre-game, and that's what he does there. He's a big man and he drives direct to, I think it's Sam Wilde in defence, and Matty G doing what all good back row or front rowers do. They just pick a line off the outside and cut that inside shoulder, and it's just too strong. But it's a great start defensively for Halifax.
This will be the last one, back into the arms of Jaffray, who's under pressure, but he gets the kick away, and again Walmsley competes, gets away a magic offload.
What about that?
What about the try? Tangata's the man who finishes it off. Kev Brown alluded to it earlier. Walmsley competes for everything, and boy oh boy did he compete there. Halifax get the first points of the second half. It's Widnes 0, Halifax 14.
Yeah, fantastic try for Halifax, and it's a real sucker punch there for the Widnes Vikings early in this second half, and it's that man there, Adam Tangata, that finishes off, you know, a fantastic individual piece of brilliance from Lachlan Worsey. Look at the reach, the arms extended, the catch at full pace in the air, and then on the way down to then promote the ball back on the inside. You know, I mean, it's nothing short of sensational, and good quick reactions too from Corey Aston to catch, swivel and get the offload to Tangata, who finishes off a well-rounded try there for the Halifax side. But
Brown's at dummy half. He's got Owens to his left. He's got Craven to his right. To slow play the ball. It'll go to Craven. He's got all the time in the world. The kick is up. It's in behind. The mistake comes from Walmsley. It bounces down to Doro. Doro's going to get the try. Widnes are in the board. Widnes are back in the game. Walmsley made the mistake. Doro with the try. It's Widnes 4, Halifax 16.
Yeah, and that could open the floodgates. We mentioned the result from Halifax, and sometimes, you know, when you do concede that try, it's almost a deflation. And we said it'd have to be something a bit Jagger try, like off a kick, you know, a bouncing ball. It's just pressure and sheer weight of pressure. We spoke about Lachlan Walmsley and how good he is, but on that occasion he drops it cold. And Aribi Dori, who I think's been fantastic since he's been introduced by John Keary, he's run hard, and he deserves that try, and Widnes deserve that try, and they're back in this game.
16-4, Halifax lead, looking to put the game to bed as Aston runs laterally, finds Jaffray. Jaffray gets away from Davies first time, but Davies, along with Farnworth come back and bring him down. Woods out of dummy half. The pass back on the outside, gets the ball away into the arms of the front rower, Dan Murray. The pass from was Gouazi onto Murray. That's the game, that's the points, and Halifax go to 20 points to 4, Kev Brown, and that's the ball game for me.
And it's been the big men who's opened this defence up over and over again tonight. That time it was Gouazi. It was a great run by Carl Wood out of dummy half, and he finds Gouazi on a short lead, and Gouazi just gets his hands free and finds his front row partner Dan Murray, who's just there Johnny on the spot, gets over the line and scores the try. But we see Carl Wood, the deception, finds Gouazi, and then he just throws it, because it is the last, he can throw caution to the wind. But his teammate Dan Murray, and I think that's what they've done all day in defence and attack. They've just been the first to the ball. If there's been a ball on the floor, they've been there. If someone needs holding up, there's been blue shirts around. And then if they need supporting the teammates, they're there again like Dan Murray was.
Couple of tackles in the bank remaining. Can they put the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake, and get another try to hammer that final nail as Laroya goes through the line, gets the offload away to Kyle Wood. And again, the offloads is what's killed Widnes this evening, should I say. Late one this time for Laroya, and Kyle Wood scores the easiest try he'll ever score in his life, Kev Brown. So right here, Widnes 4, Halifax 26.
Yeah, and he was the provider in the previous try, and this time he's the benefactor of a great offload by Kevin Laroya. But their energy tonight, they just look ready for the playoffs, Endo. They look like a team that they've not just, dipped the toe in tonight. They've come here to play, they've come here to get the job done, and they look ready for the bigger opportunities around the corner against some of the big teams.
Absolutely. Well, I said it before, they look hungry, they look determined. It's been that sort of performance from them this evening. And
that right, next year, I think they'll be one of the top teams.
Absolutely, as Aston to Giuffre on that far side. Walmsley looking for his 27th. Walmsley does get his 27th try of the season. The scrum play was perfectly executed to the left edge. Walmsley was the extra man. He tiptoed down the touchline and he plonked the ball down to add that absolutely final nail in that coffin of Widnes 4, Halifax 32.
Fantastic try again there for Walmsley. We'll see it here now on the replay. Scrum attack move. Ashton direct at the line, out the back to Giuffre, and he feeds it on to Walmsley with a superb finish. But it's the width of pass off the scrum. It allows Aston to fix Matty Smith, who's defending 3 in, and allows to create a 2v1 opportunity there on the edge.
He will look to add the extras. 32 points to 4. Halifax currently lead. Does he add an extra 2 points to that? No, he doesn't. So Halifax have rounded this one off. They'll be delighted with the performance. Widnes have tried really, really hard, but it was 6 tries and 4 goals that were the difference this evening in this encounter. Halifax through tries through Giuffre, G, Tangata, Murray, Wood and Walmsley. 2 goals for Giuffre, 2 goals for Walmsley. The sole try for Widnes was from Doro on 53 minutes. Full analysis coming up with Emma and the team after this one, but final score here from the DCBL Stadium is Widnes 4, Halifax 32.